I opened my first trading account back in 1998, which required the sign-off of my parents and making phone calls to the local bank to place trades while getting up-to-date share price information from actually teletext on my television, as the internet speeds were way too slow in rural Germany to be of any use. At the time, Amazon.com was still an online bookstore. Apple sold egg-shaped iMacs and was as far from making mobile phones as Elon Musk was from making electric cars. By the way, in 1999, Musk went on to become the co-founder of X.com. No, not a short messaging social site like Twitter, but an online financial services company that would soon merge with another company to be renamed PayPal. From an early age on, I was fascinated by financial markets and in particular by how new age tech companies with capital from Sand Hill Road would become the superstars on Wall Street. My intention was to learn from the prolific founders of these companies, understand what they did differently to change the way we live our lives, witness disruption through technology and tech innovation on a daily basis, and oh yes, invest my pocket money to ride that wave of unbridled excitement around the biggest innovation and enabler ever to connect the world in real time, the internet. Remember Pixel Park AG? Nobody does. But the company went public in 1999 at a share price of 15 euros. Well, it was more like 30 Deutsche Mark because euros didn't exist yet. Anyways, I bought the stock for 28 Deutsche Marks and sold it at roughly 250 DM in less than 6 months. I was the king of the world, the new Prodigy trader kid with enough pocket money to buy every video game I wanted. But at least for a while, until March 10th, 2000 to be precise, when the so-called .com bubble burst and hype turned into panic, representing a brutal reality check for the seemingly invincible tech world. What I learned at the time and over the years was that times change, but history nevertheless tends to repeat itself. Mankind only learns from its mistakes to a degree. Shiny objects still distract us, easily throwing caution to the wind and making us forget that fundamentals matter when FOMO is driving up valuations. And what is the thing everyone is currently talking about? What is being touted as at least as impactful, if not more, than the internet? Is it Taylor Swift? No, it's AI, of course. I have no doubt that artificial intelligence has already begun to change our lives and disrupt the status quo as much as the internet. I fully believe that AI will lead to unprecedented innovation and enormous value creation. But if history proves us right, this level of disruption is being disrupted by itself, by hype and hubris from time to time, and that time is coming sooner rather than later. We are on our way to AI's version of the .com bubble, and today I argue that in less than 10 years, OpenAI, NVIDIA, and Databricks will be the Netscape, AOL, and Yahoo of our time. Ironically, Netscape was bought by AOL, and Apollo Global Management acquired AOL and Yahoo in 2021, merging them into the same company for about $5 billion. That's about 1.6 billion less than OpenAI's latest funding round earlier this year, led by Thrive Capital, at a valuation of 157 billion. OpenAI is projected to lose $5 billion this year. Let that sink in. As the Chief Investment Officer at Lead, I focus nearly all of my time and attention on sports tech and health tech, two relatively specialized segments within the wider economy. We see over 1,500 companies a year, and currently more than 80% of the companies pitching for funding are claiming to utilize AI in some way, shape, or form. Some of these companies pitched to us years ago with no AI in sight. At the time, the buzzword was more like blockchain. Way too many VCs have to make investment decisions around AI companies, in quotation marks, without sufficient expertise to properly evaluate several wild claims. I guarantee you that the next versions of FTX and Theranos are currently out there raising record funding rounds. As AI matures, the first phase of growth will soon hit the hardest wall of them all, which is reality. It will be a healthy reset for an industry that will recover and roar back stronger, just like the internet did. The AI industry is expected to experience a period of consolidation as investors become more discerning, similar to the post-.com bubble era. Just make sure you buy into a long-term vision and not a short-term hype.